It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Headline: Vermont looking for mystery poop dumper.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
It's a little redundant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the headline. It says officials are trying to determine who's responsible for dumping large amounts of human fecal material in the woods in Bolton, Vermont.
Oh, I see. It's not. So they think they're saving it and then dumping it.
This gets weird. WCAX.
Access about our news.
Oh, no, it's CAX.
CAX?
News from CAX.
Watch our CAX tonight.
Get your CAX on Route 66. WCAX reports Green Up Day volunteers.
Oh, Green Up Day, yeah.
Oh, I like their album Dookie.
Discovered trash bags filled with 400 pounds of human waste.
That's a lot.
Well, somebody's toilet's not working,
Well,
obviously.
somebody should be doing a commercial for hefty bags.
Yeah.
Those are, if you can hold a 400-pounder.
Well, 55-gallon garbage bags.
Right.
It says officials said some of the bags have been ripped open by animals and the contents spread into nearby properties.
Isn't that lovely?
Town officials are not looking to prosecute. They just want the dumping to stop, and they want whoever is responsible to receive help.
Yeah, because their toilets aren't working.
Well.
Has Dave Matthews done a show?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you dump one toilet into the Chicago River. Look what happens.
The mad shatter is on the loose.
Oh.
So anyways,
I don't think... No.
Bolton, Vermont is the place. It's probably someone who has a septic...
Yeah, somebody's got
it's
an issue.
I think
They're
they have
not doing it on purpose.
Psychosis.
Yeah, or a psychological...
Yeah.
And what I like to do is
Save
dump my
my
crap over there in the
400 pounds. How many transactions is that?
A lot.
That is a lot, right?
Boy.
There's a math problem you're not going to see in the SAT.
You ever trying to
If
lose...
Ginny dumps 18 ounces a day of...
You ever try to lose weight and weigh your... Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ed Sceptic from Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply.
Oh, Ed, I'm so glad that you're calling.
I heard your story. I just wanted to call right quick and let your listeners know that I'm currently running a $49.99 Turd-tastic blowout spectacular.
Okay.
That's right. This week only, I'll come and snake your crapper for the low price of $49.99. I know what your fellas are thinking. Ed Septic, how can you do it so cheaply? Well, first of all, I am not licensed. I am not bonded, nor am I insured.
Oh.
That saves me tens of thousands of dollars each month. I take those stupendous savings and I dump them onto you, the customer. and right, if you act right now for additional $19.99, I won't let things go anywhere when your wife comes on to me.
I see.
All right.
It's now time for the Ed Septic's tapered tip of the week.
All right.
Most civilians think they need a fancy schmancy plumber to keep their drains running smoothly, when in reality, an old butter knife will cure 99.9% of your toilet clogs. It's true. The key is you got to attack that issue before you flush. Just grab your old butter knife and get to work. Oh, you grown, but it should be paying Ed Septic $49.99 to drive out to your house, plus the additional $19.99 to not bang your wife. So call me Ed Septic at 1-877 down the Brown and make an appointment today. Or you can find me on the web at Ed Septic's Plumbing and Supply /the problem solving turd wrangler.org.
That's right.
I see.
The problem-solving turd wrangler.
Just remember, when things get hectic, call Ed Septic. I'm the plumber that won't bang your wife.
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you, Ed. That's
Very, very, very helpful.
Very.
So sorry I read that story. I apologize. We are going to experience, for the first time this season, the brand new NFL season, it's time for the fabulous Shoe-In of the Week starring Chick McGee.
That's right. The original, never duplicated, never imitated. The original football pick and show.
Yeah.
The Shoe-In of the Week.
Now, in the future, every week we will be picking against
Good thing.
Yeah, thanks. Nice. Picking against the winner of our pigskin pick'em. But obviously, since this is the first week of the season, we had to reach back in time and get a winner from last season.
Well, I just hope it's not a girl.
I just believe we have Amy Davis from Williamstown, Kentucky, joining us on the phone. Amy, are you there?
Hey, good morning.
Hi,
Amy.
Amy, this would have been from week 7 of last year's football season. You got 12 of 13 games correct that particular week. You were in a 31-way tie for first place, but you won the tiebreakers, and you were our winner. So we're going to have you pick against Chick McGee. Have you been doing your homework on this season's NFL teams?
No.
Good. Perfect. Okay.
Wow, me too, Amy. We've got a lot in common. Now, does anybody there in Williamstown, does anybody call it Billville or...
Billville's very good.
Or any...
No, it's Billtown.
Billtown. Okay.
Billtown.
Billtown.
Okay,
Oh,
Billtown. That's cool. What's the chief industry in Billtown?
Yeah, well, what's the big... people come from miles around to visit what in Billtown?
No industry per se, but most recently we are famous for the Ark.
Oh, yeah. That thing where you can actually, it's like essentially a life-size replica of Noah's Ark.
Oh, the Noah's Ark Museum.
Right.
Oh, in Kentucky, yeah.
Are there critters on it?
Well, no, but
I don't think they're live.
You can see where they or are there mannequins of animals on it?
There are. I think they also have like a petting zoo and that type of thing. But yeah, it's a replica. Yep.
That's interesting.
Well, there we go.
Is there crap on the floor from the animals? Or?
What?
There's a cafe where you can get a ham sandwich.
Uh-huh.
That's a biblical joke. If you don't, obviously I'm talking to heathens. Ham or son of Noah.
I got it. Yes.
It was the joke, man.
So you're buying this?
Oh, it wasn't that the fact that you haven't stepped in a church in your whole life?
That's not true.
Now, no need to be name-calling.
Amy, as for this phone call, so far so good. Chick, what games are you going to pick? You don't have to pick them all.
Let's do this. No, I've got 3 juicy ones right here. And this week, the home dog barks loud, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The Los Angeles Rams hosting the Buffalo Bills tonight in Los Angeles. And the Rams are 3-point underdogs. Who do you like, Buffalo or the Rams +3?
I'm taking the Rams.
Oh.
You're exactly right, Amy. I'm initially very impressed by what you've done. I like the Rams +3 too.
Oh.
Everybody's been talking about how Buffalo's going to win tonight. Not so fast, my friends. I think the Rams will win tonight. Then you got the Minnesota Vikings hosting the Green Bay Packers. Central Division. Is that still the Central Division matchup there? The Vikings are getting 2 at home. Who do you like, Packers or Vikes?
I will go with the Packers.
Amy, you were doing so well. I'll take the Vikings +2, Tom. I like the Vikings +2. This is going to be Kirk Cousins' year. They finally got a coach in Minnesota who's going to kiss his ass, and he's going to be very happy. And, ladies and gentlemen, our next game, you know who's caught the imagination of this entire country, Tom.
Who is that?
The Detroit Lions. That's right. And
Hard Knocks.
People love the Lions. And
love an underdog.
They are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Lions are getting 4 at Ford Field there in Detroit. Who do you like, Detroit or Philadelphia?
We'll go with Detroit.
I will take the Lions as well, +4, and that is my double shock.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go. There, you want to double shock yours, Amy?
Sure.
Why not?
Means you're doubling your bet. Okay, well, thank you very much, Amy.
Exactly right.
We certainly appreciate your playing, and you're eligible to play again this season. If you want to play the regular a Big Green Egg Mini-Max contest, you just go to bobandtom.com/contest. You don't even have to pick against the spread. Just pick the teams you think are going to win. As you know, Amy, you did a great job last season. And everybody out there, if you get a chance today, get this done before the Thursday Nighter starts so we can get you in for this first weekend. And you can play, you can play this week and not next week, or you can play whenever you want. Is that a train going by, Amy?
It is.
Oh, that's cool. You live near the tracks?
Is he early or late?
On time.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Amy, we don't like to ask too many personal questions on the show, but what sexual position allows you to achieve orgasm?
Josh.
She's into it. She's giggling like a little girl.
I'm glad you
This is part of your church theme.
That's right.
Missionary.
If you had laughed, Amy, at that ham joke, I wouldn't be doing this to you.
Okay. Well, you'd be laughing alone, Amy. Amy, thank you very much. And say hi to everybody in Billtown, okay?
Hey, thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Good luck
Hi,
with your
Amy.
business, Amy.
We'll assume missionary. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can we play? Can we bet?
Yes, you can play, Jess. What position allows you to achieve
Not
orgasm?
your game, idiot.
Whoever wrote, "Would you like some cream of some young guy?"
Yeah.
is a genius.
The first time I heard it was Wayne's
Wayne's
World,
World,
but I
yeah.
remember my dad saying, "You'd never heard that before?"
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know who did that, but over the shoulder boulder holder.
Yeah.
Sure. I have always felt bad for the person that wrote Beans, the musical fruit, and never got the residuals.
Nope, should have.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a timeless classic.
What about when you slide into home and your pants are full of foam?
Diarrhea.
That's a good
That's a little lazy. That foam thing doesn't make any sense.
What? It sure it does. Have you
Foam?
ever looked? It gets foamy every now and
Oh, come on. Can we?
I don't
People
understand.
are
Do you guys
starting their day.
have you guys ever? Did you have this song? We had a song in our family. It was called "I'm Looking Over My Dead Dog Rover" that I just ran over with the mower. Do you remember that? Okay.
Very
I'm
unfortunate.
looking over my dead dog Rover that I overlooked before.
it's a horrible story. But
Sure.
everyone knew the song.
Did you guys have the song in your family, Josh, fat and gay? Can't go outside and play. Do you guys have, your families didn't sing that?
We didn't sing that. We
We
didn't
had a
have
variation
that.
of that, yeah.
Ugly and
We
idiot. And,
full of. We had.
Freddie's BO is stronger than dirt.
Who's Freddie?
Freddie was some poor redhead kid in the class.
sure they
Oh, not a redhead.
pushed to suicide.
They tortured that poor
We
kid.
had Fatty 2x4.
Yeah.
Couldn't get through the
yeah.
bathroom door, so
Yeah.
we did it on the floor. He licked it up and did some more.
Never heard that last
Oh, it's horrible.
Some unfortunate
Spent many a day
variations.
crying in my locker. That's right, in my locker. That's where they put me.
Okay, now,
They're not putting me in my locker anymore.
Get in there and
are
listen
they?
to this song.
and there we go. There's
Oh,
Al.
there's our
Jeez,
guy.
What are you doing? Working out, there, bud?
God.
Wait, whoa,
Al
dude.
Jackson is A, back in his home, and B, apparently has the largest microphone I've ever seen.
Is that the Lexington Steel, Al?
You hold that down by your waist, Al.
Lexington Steel.
Yeah. It's
My
the
goodness.
Mr. Marcus
I
model.
will
Wait.
tell you this, Al. The ladies in here are losing their minds
Yeah,
right
first
now.
of all, revenge bod. Second of all, did she
Yeah.
take your table and chairs?
She did, Kristi. She did. That's why I'm standing up. She stole everything out of my house.
This is amazing.
Everything, Kristi.
I love it.
Oh, my gosh.
Kristi.
Normally,
Jess,
Al
I
is
need
sitting-
y'all to feel me.
Now, we should explain.
my
We should explain.
gosh.
We should. Let's start at square one. Al Jackson is our guest, a very fine comedian, one of the stars of DBL,
Yes.
the Daily
Yes.
Blast Live. You got a great cast. I'm getting to really like everybody on your show now.
Except,
Thank you. They're
it's a
good
good group.
people.
And Al and I actually exchanged a text last week. I was watching Al, and they brought up the movie, the slasher film with Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah.
And one of your colleagues went, "Oh, that's wrong," and you just turned it around. Do you remember what you said?
Winnie the Pooh stinks, and no disrespect, he's the most boring of all the cartoons. There's nothing to bite into with him. Like, he doesn't have a hook. Bugs Bunny had a hook, even though he's been canceled. Pepe Le Pew had a hook.
Yeah.
There's nothing to Winnie the Pooh. He's just pleasant. Even Eeyore. Don't you kind of want to know why he's bummed out all the time? Like, get to the bottom of it.
What's his
Figure out a
trauma?
relationship that works for him. Maybe it's an asexual partnership. Something.
you don't want to
But
know about
what does Winnie the
your.
Pooh do?
Yeah.
It
What
was
did
so
you do?
funny. It's anyway. Al has separated from his fiancee. Put it that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were engaged?
And then you you exited your home and allowed her
Yes.
to stay there for a certain period of time. And then she apparently, I noticed that one photograph you sent, she took down the ceiling fans. And as a realtor, Kristi, you said what?
That you can't do that. That's a permanent fixture. That's not allowed.
Well, I wish that was just what we were talking about today, Kristi. This is why. First of all, I like that the Bob and Tom audience is around my age because they remember a time where like you couldn't just get away with this because people just didn't press charges. So like you would just go find this person's friend and have a little chit chat outside of a bar. And now you can't do that. Because I talked to my friend about like I opened my door. I tried to be a gentleman, and I gave her 5 weeks. I stayed away from the house. I was like, move out. Get your moving truck. I paid for that. Gave her a couple $1,000s to get a moving truck. I tried to be classy, Kristi, like my dad raised me, and my mom, and so I stayed away. I come back and I'm on the phone with my best friend, John. And I don't know if anybody's ever got their house broken into, but it takes you a second to realize how I walk in. I'm like, why is my voice echoing? That was the thing. It was like I was doing a walkthrough. She stole my couch. She stole my beds. She stole my sauna.
Sauna?
Yeah. Kristi, what am I going to do? Because my homeboy John was like, you cannot, possession is 9/10 of the law. By the time you go through a lawyer, and I talked to my show's lawyer too, it's just like, you can't do anything. Like, this is why I need like a big sister, Kristi, to just go step to her. Like, I can't.
This is what Tom and I always say. No good deed goes untold.
Well, and if you go after her, she's going to out what it is that you did that ended the relationship in the first place.
Yeah, Al, I don't feel like you're blameless, buddy. I don't feel like you're blameless. A woman doesn't come through and empty a house for no reason.
And see, that's the thing, Jess. Everybody thinks, a woman doesn't do it. Like, this is different, Al. This is sober.
Yeah, I don't think Al did that.
Really? I have 3 kids. Yeah. I have 2 podcasts. I'm writing 2 books, and I have a children's book out. I am not. What else? Where would I
always have time to cheat.
It wouldn't be worth it.
Al, you know we're teasing.
Yeah. Because trust me, I thought about it towards the end. Okay. Al, this bed is frozen.
No, Al is. I don't want to say anything bad about your ex. Is she moving? Please. Is she going to be in the same city, or is she moving?
I don't care. I don't know where she is. I don't care. We didn't speak. I haven't seen her in like a month and a half.
Ah, man.
We only spoke via text. And, and it also was just like, she had like trashy people in the house because there was like an open, hard iced tea. Like, first of all, who drinks that out of a can, you weirdo? What kind of dirt bags did you have steal my stuff? But, the good thing is I get to go through and find new furniture and kind of.
Hey, Al, can you devote one of your podcasts to this? Because I'm really enjoying this. I'd like to know more.
This needs to be, this is going to be a 2-parter, Tom.
You need to text me this girl's number.
Honestly, this is the first. I don't know how to react because like I'm trying to live in like upright civilization, and like when somebody does something from the old school, where you're like, I know how to handle this, and it's like, no, you can't do that anymore. Yeah. So I don't know, if anybody out there listening.
Wow.
She'll get hers out, don't worry.
Yeah, Karma will come by.
Yeah.
So anyway, Al, do you have a bed anymore at your house?
I ordered a bed. Here's the good news.
So that's no.
Yeah, the good news is you get to start from a clean slate.
Yeah, she sold my mattress.
Sold it.
Oh, wow.
Which is like, she left the frame, but like here's the good news is it happened on Labor Day. So I got a great deal.
Yeah.
The advantage of splitting up when it's the big mattress. It could have been Labor Day or President's Day for those great mattress sales.
Exactly. Yes, I got a great deal, and I went to Macy's and just cleaned up. But it's like I was telling the beloved Dean Metcalf before I came on. When somebody steals everything out of your home, like I don't think I'm explaining this well. Like she stole like my silverware and my soap dish and my rug that goes to the back door. Like she stole. So it's like when you try to redo your house, you're like, oh yeah, I don't have like anything to measure out 2 cups of buttermilk. Like you don't.
What about personal things? Did she steal like boxes of your personal stuff, like mementos or?
No, but I'll tell you this, and I think this is like the beginning of how like the movie Bloodsport 2 is going to happen. She like threw some pictures of my kids and my deceased father and my buddy's father who carried his casket, threw his stuff, threw their pictures on the ground. And I was like, this is when I need a a sister that's been in and out of the system.
Yeah, no kidding.
They go meet her after high school.
Yeah.
That's pretty cold.
That is cold.
Yeah, Al, look at it this way. Don't look at this as losing all your stuff. Look at it as your new hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a great way to look at it.
You know what? You should have a housewarming shower. Call it that. And everybody gets in. They bring you some measuring cups. And
that's like a good idea.
Yeah.
That's actually a really great idea.
They do divorce showers now.
yeah.
Now, do you still have a Bed Bath & Beyond where you live, or they're shuttering a lot of them?
Yeah, they do. And I went to one, and I was like surprised that I thought that was going to be way cheaper. I was like, I'm taking this on up to Marshall's. It's just like fancy. I don't know. I don't like fancy stuff like that. I'm just like, it's just a whisk. Why is this $14? You know?
Okay, well, Al, we have time to. The purpose of this show, for those of you that are new to the Bob and Tom
I
program.
want to give you a hug. I feel so bad.
Al,
I do want to know, Tom, does Jess still think that I did something wrong?
No, your reaction really shut me down. So
Yeah, same here. I was like, look at his face. He is not joking around.
He's serious.
but interestingly enough, Al is here to teach me street slang.
Yes.
Because Al and I grew up not too far from one another.
Yeah, but
and yet
really
Alice,
worlds away.
Yes, worlds apart. And both of our parents, my dad was a lawyer, his dad was a lawyer. And yet we're also separated by 20 plus years.
Okay.
But Al teaches me the current hipper terms, if you will, as I try to become a hipper.
Doing the Lord's work there.
Yes.
Now.
And so, Al, what's slang for a vindictive bitch?
Don't say her name. Don't say her name.
Just give you a first, middle, and last name. But Tom, I have to ask you if somebody called up and said, Tom, I'm, my life is going pretty well. I'm sitting on like seven digits. What is sitting on 7 digits talking?
I presumably is that a monetary reference, like a 7-digit income would be a lot, more than $1 million.
And then that leads to the final question, and then you would say to him, Spalding.
Ooh,
Spalding, is that a Groucho Marx reference?
No, I know.
Captain Spalding.
Basketball.
Spalding.
Go with that, Kristi.
Is it cinematic?
No.
Kristi's
Kristi's warm.
Basketball?
Spalding, basketball. So
yeah,
playing in the NBA. What do you got?
Balling without a budget.
You got it. Just stop when you said balling. You hit it.
Okay.
Yeah. So he would say, "Hey, I'm sitting on 7 digits. I got like $1 million in my bank," and then you would just be like balling.
Now, balling, this is like when Janis Joplin would be interviewed. She'd say, hey, I was in San Francisco balling my boyfriend.
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
Kristi won't even look at you, Tom.
No, I can remember as a kid seeing that interview thinking, do people really talk that way?
Really?
Now look at you.
Oh, those dirty hippies.
Yep.
Al, Kristi pointed out you are looking super fit. Did she steal your weights, or were they too expensive?
Tom, let me.
Uh-oh.
There was a joke there that I'm not going to make because we don't body shame. But yeah, that could have been something she took. Leave it at that.
Okay.
But no, you know what? I don't know what happened. I stopped eating meat, dog. Except for I'll have I want a steak once a month, but I just think like 20 years of just stand up and just Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. Shout out to the number 6. Oh, that's Kristi. I probably had.
Shout out to
Kristi,
number 6.
Oh,
did I tell you guys one time? This is early in my career, maybe 13, 14 years ago. My tax guy said, "Did you know how much Wendy's you ate this year? I ate thousands of dollars." I think my body just needs I swear on my grandmother's life. My tax guy was like, "Do you know how much money you spent?" Because when you're a road comic, you're only stopping at places which is like a Wendy's and there's a Subway and all that Harvey's. So I think I'm just I'm doing a cleanse. So I'm just eating a lot of grains.
Good.
Boring.
You look
and
very handsome.
Well, thank you, Tom.
And I like your Jerry Della Fabina glasses.
Who the hell is that?
It's an obscure reference. I like to throw something. I like to throw them out there. Who else wears those glasses? Skunk Baxter wears those all the time.
I was going to say Arvid from Head of the Class. Did he wear glasses or not?
Yes.
Al, it's always a great pleasure. Make sure to go see Al. It's Colorado Springs, a place called 3 E's, as in excellent, right?
Sure.
Yes.
The E stands for excellent, not
The
exit,
top of the
bitch.
optical chart.
Wait, what does E not stand for, Tom?
Exit, bitch.
In case you were worried that it meant that.
Yeah, you're good.
He loves saying the B word.
Yeah.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.